So I'm really excited for you. If you can relate to this sentence, this phrase that I saw on Facebook, I've got something for you. This was the phrase. I'm going to just go right into it. So live or recorded, check this out. Okay, this is the phrase I saw today. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake, even when the path is unknown or freaks me out. He guides me. So the question, and I'm excited about sharing, is a live webinar tomorrow at 12 noon, just for you. Especially if you are that kind of person who, in the midst of going through life, getting freaked out by fear, doubt, in the midst of your destiny. Can you relate? So how to have the wine of breakthrough flowing in your life. That's what we're going to be talking about. This is why I'm excited tomorrow of talking about something, because you know what? Fear is a wicked beast. But how would you feel if you could master the art of not freaking out in fear amidst the process of going forward in your destiny? Thanks, Annette, for letting me know you can hear me. Thank you. So what about that? Do you struggle with fear? Thank you. Love, share this. We're just talking about what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, but I want to touch on some things to see if this is even something you want to make a point to write down. What would it feel like? Let me ask you these a couple questions, okay? Live or recorded. What would it feel like to bridge the gap between fear and self-doubt to truly have the capacity to succeed in your call? What would that feel like? What would it be worth to you if you would be able to understand the process for healing from trauma of the drama, so you don't have to be tied to the drama of it? Does that resonate with you? I'm asking these questions. Let me ask you this one. How would you like to know to experience true breakthrough for your destiny without fear trying to trip you up every step? To truly understand the meaning behind this statement. Your breakthrough is in the vine, is in the wine. The vine where the wine is. That's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. I'm going to go through some steps and just truly to say, hey, I understand what it's like. You know, it's like I remember where I have had this journey for quite some time. I've, through the years, trying to get in the calling of where God's called me, I've tried many get-rich-quick schemes online and lost lots of money. I've tried to go forward in my dreams only to be tripped up by failure, and it just did nothing but feed the monster of fear. Can you relate to any of this? I've wanted to write books, okay? I thought, okay, I'm an author, I want to write books, but the ideas were left in my computer, locked away by the fear just ravaging my heart. I hit rock bottom, totally stuck in my destiny with the cords of oppression that often led me to depression. So I understand to tell you this. I'm sorry you may have felt these things. Tomorrow at 12 noon, we're going to be talking about some basic principles of the vine dresser, but in the process of making wine. And I love this quote. This is where we're going to center on. Okay, so I'm going to just share just a few things tomorrow in this webinar. But the bottom line is there's a part of the making the wine where the wine's already in the bottle and it's corked. This may be where you are. We're going to go through each stage, see if you can relate. Okay, so the wine's corked and it's put away in a dry, cool place, and it's dark. You know, I was watching a show last night, and it just happened to be around a winery. And they were talking how when it's corked and the wine's put away into a dry, dark place, they said some kinds of wine, it takes 2 years before it's served on the table. And this is really, really amazing that I found that I was so excited to see that show last night. It was just it was a different show, but they were using a winery where it was Shark Tank. They were going to, or whatever that show is, where they were going to build a fish tank, okay, at the winery. Okay, so follow with me. And this lady was sharing with the guys that, you know, here's Chardonnay. It's going to take probably about 2 years before it's served. And this is why. I love this fact. I watched that the day before and the days before of just understanding a vineyard because I love the vine dresser and my books about the vine dresser. Listen to this. The crystals or wine diamonds is an indicator that the grapes are ripened long enough and that the wine is fermented slowly. These two factors, wine diamonds and fermentation, are important for quality wine. This is where you come in. You are God's diamond. You've stood the test of the cut and pruning, the crush of fermentation, and the coolness of being still in the cellar of God's quiet love. The breakthrough is in the wine. So that's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, 12 noon. A chance for you to find the steps, the true steps to breakthrough. So I ask you, again, what would it be worth to be able to understand the process of healing from trauma, from the drama? Or the process, what would it be like to bridge that gap between fear and self-doubt, to truly be able to go into the full capacity to succeed in your call? What would it be like to truly understand your spirit identity so that you could have the full capacity to walk where God's called you? Tomorrow, I think I have the link. Bookmark it. If you want, hit me on Facebook and say, Theresa, remind me at 12 noon tomorrow. Or I'm not going to be able to watch it live. Would you send me the recording? I'll do that for you. Hey, we're friends, right? I'm going to do this on another option where you have to click on it. I'll probably be doing some of these right here where you are with me. But I can't share my screen right now where you can see all these slides and stuff where we talk about this. But would you join me tomorrow, 12 noon, on Zoom? It's an easy platform. If you want to get ready, just download the application now. It's available on your iPhone or on your computer. I would love to talk, have a cup of coffee with you tomorrow at 12 noon, on your lunch break maybe, and just share some of these principles of what it would feel like if you could master not freaking out in fear amidst the process of going forward in your destiny. What did the first person say? He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even when the path is unknown or freaks me out, he guides me. How would you like to know that you don't have to be freaked out in the midst of your destiny? You know, I have such a passion for this. And even the idea of the breakthrough in the vine, of truly understanding the vine dresser, that he's the caretaker of the vine, and Jesus has grafted us into him. He is the vine, so Christ in us, the hope of glory. And truly walking that out, no matter where God's called you. If he called you as an author and you want to succeed, has he called you as a speaker? Has he called you in the marketplace? Has he called you just to be done with the trauma, and you want healing and you want it now? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, in the midst of the breakthrough being in the vine, in the wine. It is in the vine, breakthrough in the wine. Wow. And you know what? I'm going to leave you with this thought. Embrace the crush, because it's in the process of the crush that the breakthrough is in the wine. So whatever you're going through, just speak off camera now. I just want you to embrace the process, the crush of fermentation, because God's doing a good thing in you. He is so in charge of the process in your life. Live or recorded, just know that. Whether you go to the webinar tomorrow or not, just know there is a process. And get this, the process is all about relationship. Embrace the process, embrace the crush, because the crush yields something in the natural and it yields something in the physical. I can't wait to share that tomorrow. But embrace it, because as you embrace that, you're embracing and trusting God. It's not like you're embracing the crush that it hurts. You're embracing the fact that I am not going to freak out, because God's guiding me. God's got me. He won't let me down. He won't drop me. When I don't know if he's here, he is surrounding me. He'll never leave me nor forsake me. He'll heal all my diseases. He'll redeem my life from the pit. He'll crown me with loving kindness. He'll satisfy my years with good things and renew my youth like the eagle, as it says in Psalm 103. All right. Can't wait to talk to you tomorrow, 12 noon, and live or recorded. I hope you can mark that, take down the Zoom notes. Hit me up, just write me on Facebook and say, hey, I want a reminder, and I'll get your email and we'll go forward. All right. Really do love you. I'll look forward to talking to you live right here, 12 noon on The Breakthrough is in the Wine, a webinar just for you. All right. I'll talk to you in the next video, and I really do love you.